All right, hello everyone. My name is Emily and I'm the programs manager here at Kenmore. Thank you so much for coming to this year's Shakespeare on the Lawn program, where we've once again partnered with the Fredericksburg Theater Ensemble to bring you a great show. This year, we're doing the dreaded Scottish play, Macbeth. It was directed by Heather McIntosh, and the stage director is Melissa Hennessy. Every year, there's a modern twist, and this year, Macbeth is set in 1950s noir New York City. There will be some intermittent loud noises, as well as occasional use of fog. We also have soft drinks and water available for concessions at the front, but other than that, please sit back and enjoy the show.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun, there to meet with Macbeth.
Macbeth, Macbeth.
Fair is foul and foul is fair, hovers through the fog and filth the air.
What bloody man is this? He can report us if by his plight of the revolt the new estate.
This is the soldier who like a good and hearty soldier fought. Say to the king the knowledge of the royalists thou didst leave it.
The merciless McDaniel, worthy to be a rebel, for that the multiplying villainies of nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles of troops, and on soldiers supplied, but all still weak. But brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name. With his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, carved out his bastards till he faced the slave, which never shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon a battlement. Oh, worthiest cousin, noble gentleman.
But the Norwegian, seeing vantage through furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
This may not this our captains, Macbeth and Banquo? And, if I say sooth, I must report that they were as cannons overcharged with double crack. So they doubly redoubled their strokes upon the foe.
Go get him, surgeons! So well thy words become thee as thy wounds, they smack upon our both. Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross.
God save the king.
Whence came thee, noble Thane?
Great king, from where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself, with terrible number, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, until that most noble Macbeth, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious, arm against arm. And to conclude, the victory fell on us!
Great happiness! No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive. And with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll see it done.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth hath won.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing the swine.
Look what I have. Show me, show me. Here I have a pilot's thumb. Racked it homeward, he did come.
Macbeth doth come.
The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up nine. The charm's wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. How far is it called to force? What are these? So wild in their attire that look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live you, or are you aught that a man may question? Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair in the name of truth? Are you fantastical? Or that indeed which outwardly you show? To my noble partner you speak with present grace and great prediction. To me you speak not. If you can, look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not. Speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail,
Hail!
Hail!
lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy yet, much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Sinel's death I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon the blasted heath you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten of the insane root?
That takes the reason, prisoner.
Your children shall be kings.
Oh, you shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the selfsame two in words. Who goes there?
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success. As thick as Teo came coast with coast, and each one to bear thy name in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master's thanks, only to herald thee into his side, not baby.
And in earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor. In which addition, hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was that thing that lives yet, who under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose? Whether he was combined with Norway, I know not, but treason's capital confessed and proved have overthrown him.
Do you not hope your children shall be kings, when those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them?
Well, that self-same home, that entrusted home, might enkindle you into the crown besides the Thane of Cawdor. 'Tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betray us in deepest consequences.
Oh, worthy cousins,
A word, I pray you.
Two truths are told, as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to the suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart not get my ribs against my use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thoughts, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shake so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise and nothing is but what is not. If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir. Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us towards the king. Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time the interim having waited, let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then enough. Come, friend.
is execution done on Cawdor? Are not those in commission yet returned?
My liege, they are not yet come back. But I have spoke with one that saw him die, who did report that very frankly he confessed his treason, implored your highness pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like believing it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed as to a careless trifle.
There is no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin. The sins of my ingratitude even now weigh heavy on me. Thou art so far before that swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Wouldst thou have been less deserved that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine? Only I have left to say, more is thy due, than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your highness's part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to your throne and state, children and servants, which do but what they should by doing everything safe towards your love and honor.
Welcome hence. I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo! Thou art no less deserving, nor must be known no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
There, if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My great happiness tinged my sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, who hereafter we establish the Prince of Cumberland. True honor must not, unaccompanied, invest in him only, but signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor which is not used for you. I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife at your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cador.
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down or else overleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
I'm feeling my
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with hail, King that shalt be. This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou might not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It's too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. That thou wouldst highly, thou wouldst holily. Wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst strongly win. Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirit in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
Our king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who, were it so, would have informed for preparation?
So it please you, it is true, our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who almost dead for breath had scarcely more than could make of his message.
Keep him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is hoarse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thought, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visiting of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers. Wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold! Hold. great Glamis, worthy Commodore, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he proposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. You're welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He who's coming must be provided for. And you shall put tonight's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our days and nights to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. With all the rest, to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
Indeed, sir.
A fine castle.
That's really nice.
Oh, our noble hostess. The sins that follow us sometimes are our troubles, which still we thank as love. Herein I teach you how you shall thank God for what we have taught you, and thank us for your trouble.
All our business. Twice done, and then done double. We're poor and single business to contend with those honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty loads our house. For those honors of old, and those later dignities heaped up to them, we rest your hermits.
Well, where is the Thane of Cawdor? We hastened him at the heels and had a purpose to be his purveyor. But his great love, sharp as his spurs, have helped him to his home before us. Noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs in common? To make tribute at your highness's pleasure, still to remain your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces toward him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done, when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success, that with this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we but teach bloody instruction, which, being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He is here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, and then as his host, who should, against the murderer, shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides this, Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. In pity, like a naked newborn babe striding the blast, or heaven's cherubim horsed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur, to prick at the sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other. How now, what news?
He hath almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afraid to be the same in thine own active valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem? Letting I dare not, wait upon I would, like the poor cat in the adage.
Oh, prithee, peace! I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn, as you have done to this.
If we fail.
We fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so condense that memory, the warder of the brain, is but a fume, and the receipt of reason a limbic only. When in swinish sleep their drenched natures lies in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted mettle should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dares receive another? As you and I shall make our grief and clamor's war upon his death.
I am settled, and bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away, and mark the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
The moon is down. And she goes down at 12. She's later, sir. There's husbandry in heaven. The candles are all out. Take thee that too. Oh, a heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers, restrain in me the cursed thoughts nature gives way to in repose. Who goes there?
A friend.
What, sir, not yet at rest? The king's abed. He hath been an unusual pleasure, and sent forth great largesse to your honor. Oh, this diamond, he greets your wife withal, by the name of most kind hostess, and shut up in measureless content.
Being unprepared, our will became the servant to defect, which else should free have wrought.
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you, they have shown some truth.
I think not of them. And yet, when we may entreat an hour to serve, we would spend it in some words upon that subject, if you would grant the time.
At your kindest leisure, sir.
Good repose the while.
The like to you.
Is this a dagger I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou a dagger of the mind? A false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshaled me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee yet, and on thy blade and dudgeon, gouts of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, for the one half-world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Thou sure and firm said earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear the very stones pray to my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whiles I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
What hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Peace. Was the owl that shrieked, the fatal bellman which gives the sternest good night. Things about it. Doors are open. I've drugged their possets, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. The drugs have put them between death and nature, contend about them whether they live or die.
Who's there? What ho?
Black, I'm afraid they have awaked and is not done. I laid the daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband?
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now?
As I descended.
I.
Who lies in the second chamber?
Malcolm.
There's a horrible sight.
A foolish thought to say a horrible sight.
There's one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and address them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
There's one cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they had seen me with these hangman's hands listening their fear. I could not say amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
Oh, but wherefore could not I pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
His thoughts must not be thought on these ways, so he will go mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep, the innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care, the death of each day's life, sore labor's bath, balm of hurt mind's chief nature's second course, nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still, it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis has murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
My worthy Thane, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go, get some water, and clear this filthy witness from your head. Why have you brought these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I will not go again. I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look on it again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? Whose hands are here? They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's oceans wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This, my hand, would rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine making the green ones red.
My hands are of your color now, but I shame to wear a heart so white. There's a knocking at the south entrance. Quickly, retire into our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. More knocking. Quick, put on your nightgown, lest occasion call and find us to be watchers. Be not lost so brain sickly in thy thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake, Duncan, with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.
Here's a knocking indeed. If a man were born of Hellgate, he should have old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time. Have napkins enough about you. Here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? In the other devil's name? Here's an equivocator. Who could swear in both scales against either scale? Who committed treason enough for God's sake? Could not equivocate to heaven. Oh, come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Here's an English tailor. Come hither for stealing out of a French hose, huh? Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock. Never a quiet. What are you? This place is too cold for hell. I'll devil porter and no further. I had thought to let in some of all professions to go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon. Anon. I pray you, remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend, ere you went to bed, that you should lie so late?
Right, sir. We were carousing until the second cock. And drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
And what three things does drink provoke?
Remember, sir. Nose painting, sleep, and urine. Flattery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink to be said to be an equivocator with lechery. It makes him and mars him. It sets him on and takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him. Makes him stand to and not stand to. In conclusion, equivocates him in his sleep and giving him the lie, leaves him.
the drink gave thee the lie last night.
Very good, sir. The very thought of me. But I requited him for his lie, and I think being too strong for him, he took at my leg sometime. But I made a shift to cast him.
Is that Master stirring? Oh, our knocking has awakened. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir. Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Not yet.
He did call me to call timely on him. I've almost missed the hour. I'll make so bold to call, for it is my limited service.
He was the king hence today.
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly where we lay. Our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings were in the air. Strange screams of death and prophesying with accents terrible, of dire combustion and confused events newly hatched for this woeful time. The obscure bird did clamor the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
It was a rough night.
Aye, my young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Horror, tongue nor heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion now hath made its masterpiece. A most sacrilegious murder hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple. That's the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Me, you, his majesty!
Approach the chamber and destroy thy sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourselves. Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Awake! Banquo! Donalbain! Malcolm! Shake off this downy sleep! Death's counterfeit and see death itself! Up! Up! And see the great doom's image! Banquo and Malcolm! Rise up as from your graves to countenance this horror!
What's the business that such a horrible trumpet calls to parlay the sleepers of the house? Speak! Speak!
Dear lady, do not bid me speak. The repetition of it on a woman's ear would murder it as it fell. Oh, Banquo, dear Banquo. Our royal master is murdered.
In our house?
Too cruel anywhere. You doth, I prithee, contradict thyself, say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this moment there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Grace and renown is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere lees is left this vault to brag of.
What is amiss?
You are, and do not know it. The source, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father is murdered.
By whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed, had done it. Their hands and faces were battered with blood, and so were their daggers, which were found unwiped upon their pillows. No man's life was to be trusted with them. They stared and were distracted.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, furious, and temperate, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outrun the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stabs looked like a breach of nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make his love known?
Oh, help me hence.
Look, the lady, why do we hold our tongues that most may claim this argument for ours? What
should be spoken here, or our fate hidden in overhaul may rush and seize us. That's the way. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion.
And when we have our naked frailties hid, that suffering exposure will meet, and question this most bloody piece of business to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and thence against the undivulged pretense I fight of treasonous malice.
So do I.
So all. Let us briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is the office which a false man does easy. Out to England.
To Ireland our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers and men's smiles. The nearer blood, the nearer bloody.
This murderous shaft that shot hath not yet lighted. Our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of our leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft which steals itself when there's no mercy left.
Here comes the good Macduff. How goes the world, sir, now?
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day. What good could they intend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's sons, were stolen away and fled, putting upon their heads suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. Thriftless ambition that will raven up thine own life's needs. Then it is most like the sovereignty will fall on Macbeth.
He is named and off to Scone to be invested.
Where is Duncan's body?
Carried off to Colmkill, to be stored in the sacred storehouse of his predecessors, guardians of their bones.
Will you to Scone?
No, cousin, I'll to fight.
Oh, I will thither.
May your work be done well there. Adieu. And may our old road sit better than with our new.
Already a party?
Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, Glamis, all as the weird women promised. And I fear thou playedst most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. if there comes some truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine, why, by the verity on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
Had he been forgotten, it would be as a gap in our great feast of all things unbecoming.
Tonight, we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I will request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie, forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
My good lord.
We should else have desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in this day's council. But we'll take tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as the will fill up the time, twixt this and sundown. Go not my horse the better, I should become a borrow of the night, for a dark hour twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Hie you to horse, adieu, till you return at night. Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord. Our time does call upon us.
I wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time until 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we shall keep ourselves till supper time alone. While then, God be with you. See, a word with you. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he, whose being I do fear, and under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown and put a barren scepter in my grip, thence to be wrenched by an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filled my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace, only for them. And mine, eternal jewel, given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings, the seeds of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come, fate, into the list, and champion me to the utterance. Who goes there? Ah, was it not yesterday that we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then now. Have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, in times past, which held you so under fortune, which you thought was our innocent self. This I I made good to you in our last meeting. Passed in probation with you, how you were born in hand, how cross, the instrument, who wrought with them, and all things else that to half a soul and to a notion crazed, say thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us?
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second conference. Do you find that patience is so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand hath bowed you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, my liege.
Aye, in the catalogue you go for men, as hounds and greyhounds, mongrels, spaniels, curs, sows, water rugs, and demi-wolves are clept all by the name of dog, and so too of men. Now, if you have a station in the file, not in the worst rank of manhood, say it, and I will put that business in your bosom, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us, who were our health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world are so incensed that I am reckless. What I do despite the world.
And I another, so weary with disasters tug with fortune that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or be rid on it.
Both of you know that Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So too was he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life, and though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will avouch it yet, I must not. For certain friends who are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but wail his fall, who I myself struck down. Thence it is, to your assistance I do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We will, my liege, do as you command us.
Though our lives,
your spirits shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourself, acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight, and something from the palace. Always thought that I require a clearness. And to that end, to leave no botches or rubs in the work, Fleance, his son that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I will come to you anon.
we are resolved, my lord.
I will call upon you straight. Abide within. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it finds heaven, must find it out tonight.
Now, my lord. Why do you keep alone? Sorry as fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died with them they think on. What's without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scorched the snake, not killed it. She'll close and be herself, whilst our poor Malice remains in danger of her former tooth. Oh, but let the frame of things disjoint. Both the worlds suffer, ere we will eat our meals in fear and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that haunt us nightly. Better to be with the dead, whom we to gain our peace have sent to feast, than on the torture of the mind to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Come on. Gentle, my lord. sleek o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I love. And so I pray thee, you! Let your remembrance apply to Banquo! Present him eminence both with eye and tongue. Unsafe the while that we must lave our honors in these flattering streams and make our faces visits to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Fall of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his Fleance lives.
But in them, nature's copy's not a turn.
Well, there is comfort yet. They are assailable. Then be thou jocund, ere the bat hath flown its cloistered flight, ere to black Hecate's summons. The shard-born beetle with his drowsy hums hath wrung night's yawning peal. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, sealing night, scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day, and with thy bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. Light thickens, and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things by day do droop and drowse, till night's black agents to their praise do rouse. Thou marvelest at my deed, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
But who did bid thee join with us?
Macbeth! He needs none of his trust, for he delivers us to our office and what we have to do. The direction just.
Then stand with us. The west check glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the way to travel our pace to gain the timely end, and their approach is the subject of our watch.
And 'tis he. The rest that are within the note of expectation already are within the court.
'Tis he.
Stand to it.
There will be rain tonight.
Let it come down.
Oh, treachery! Oh, Leons! Fly, Leons, fly! Mr. Ben! Oh, slave!
There's one down, the sun is but fled.
Well, we lost the best half of our affair.
Then let's away and say how much is done.
Gather around me, everybody. Gather around me while I preach some. Feel a sermon coming on you.
Hey! You know your own degrees. At first and last, a hearty welcome. There is blood upon thy face.
Oh, 'tis Banquo's then.
Tis better be without than he within. Is he dispatched?
Aye, my lord. His throat is cut, that I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Yet he is good that did the like for Fleance. If thou didst it, thou art the nonpareil.
My good lord, Leonce has escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, whole as marble, founded as the rock, as broad and general as the casing air, but But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo is safe.
Aye, my lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trenchant gashes in his head, the least adept to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worm that has fled hath nature that in time venom will breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give me cheer.
Sweet remembrancer. Here had we now our country's honor roofed, were the graced person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, my lord, puts blame to his promise. Please it, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
All the sharp eyes, pretty teeth dead, and it shows them upper and wide. Just a jackknife has back heat dear, and it keeps it.
Which of you have done this? What, my lord? Oh, no, thou canst not say that I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me!
Gentlemen, his highness is not well.
Stay, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall anger him and extend his passion. Feed, regard him not. Are you a man?
I am a bold one, that dare look upon that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of his beard. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these fits and starts and postures to true fear would well become a woman's story. At a winter's fire on rise by her granddam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there. Behold, look. Lo, how say you? What? Why care I? If charnel houses in our graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the maws of kites.
What quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Shame, my worthy no lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Oh, do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. And to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all in him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and our pledge.
Avaunt and quit my sight! The earth take thee! Thou bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold, thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, dear peers, as but a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare I dare? Approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros or the Hurricane tiger. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble. Or be alive again and dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit, protest me the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow! Utter me a mockery hence! Oh, why so being gone? I am a man again. Pray you sit still.
You have broke the cheer, marred the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be?
And overcome us like a summer's cloud without our special wonder.
You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe, when now I think you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is blanched with fear!
What sights, my lord?
I pray you speak not! He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night. Better health attend you, your majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have by maggot pies and crofts and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning, which is which.
How sayest you that Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know by the worst means the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood. Stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go over. Strange things I have in head which will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
Lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
I want to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. Oh, we are both but young indeed.
Don't know what love is until you've learned the meaning of the blues.
Why, how now, Hecate? You look angrily. Have I not reason, beldams as you are? Saucy and overbold, how did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death, while I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part or show the glory of our art? And which is worse, all you have done hath been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But make amends now. Get you gone, and at the pit of Acheron, meet me in the morning. Thither he will come to learn his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air. This night I'll spend unto a dismal and a fatal end. Great business must be wrought ere noon. Upon the corner of the moon there hangs a vaporous drop profound. I'll catch it ere it come to ground. And that, distilled by magic sleights, shall raise such artificial sprites as by the strength of their illusion shall draw him on to his confusion. He shall spurn fate, scorn death, and bear his hopes of wisdom, grace, and fear. And you all know, security is mortal's chiefest enemy.
mine. Stop the things you do. What's up? No running around. I can't stand. No putting me down. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, yeah.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again.
Double, trial, trouble, fire, cauldron, bubble, cool it, witch, a baboon's blood. Then the charm is firm and good. By the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
Secret, black and midnight hags, what is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you, by that which you profess, however you come to know it, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
Well answered.
Say if thou hadst rather hear it from our mouths or our masters.
Call them. Let me see them.
Come high or low, thyself and office deftly show.
Tell me, thou unknown
He
power.
knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth! 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 Beware, Macduff! Beware the Thane of Fife! Oh, dismiss me! Enough!
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Thou hast heart my fear aright. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear thee.
Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff. And what need I fear of thee? And yet, I shall make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies in sleep in spite of thunder. But what is this that rises like the issue of a king, and wears upon its baby brow the rounded top of sovereignty?
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be lion metal, proud, and take no care who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquished be, until the great Burnham Wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
But that will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix its earthbound roots. Oh, sweet Bodman's good. Rebellious dead, rise never to the wood of Burnham rise. And
and our high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, and pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
No, I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know!
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art too like the spirit of Banquo. Ah, down! Thy crown sears mine eyeballs. And thy hair, thou other gold-bound brow, is like the first. A third is like the former. Oh, filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth yet. Oh, starred eyes. What, will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? And yet, a seventh. No, I'll see no more. Oh, but an eighth appears, which bears a glass which shows me many more, and some that twofold balls and treble scepters carry. Ah! No, now I see 'tis true, for the blood bolterd smiles at me and points at them for his. Oh, what is it so?
Aye, sir, all this is so. But why stands Macbeth thus amazedly? Come, sisters, cheer we up his sprites, and show the best of our delights. I'll charm the air to give it sound, while you perform your antic round, that this great king may kindly say, our duties did his welcome pay.
What is thy grace's will?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Infected be the air whereon they ride. Damned all those that trusted them. I did hear the galloping of horse. Who was it came by?
Aye, my lord, 'tis 2 or 3. Come bearing news. Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my lord.
Time, thou anticipatest my dread exploits, and the flighty purpose never is overtook unless the deed go with it. From this very moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings from my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with act, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, and give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No more boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool. But no more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Come, bring me where they are.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
We must have patience, madam.
He had none. His flight was madness. When our fears do not, our actions make us traitors.
We know not whether it was his wisdom or his fear.
Wisdom. To leave his wife, his babes, his mansions, and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly. He loves us not. He wants the natural touch, for the poor wren, the most diminutive of birds, will fight her young ones in their nest against the owl. All is the fear, and nothing is the love. As little is the wisdom when the flight runs so against all reason.
My dearest cousin, I pray you school yourself. But for your husband, he is noble, wise, judicious, and best knows the fits of the season. I dare not speak much further, but cruel are the times when we are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold rumor from what we fear, yet know not what we fear, but float upon a wild and violent sea each way and move. I take my leave of you. It shall not be long, but I'll be here again. Things at the worst will cease, or else climb upwards to what they were before.
Fathered he is, and yet he is fatherless.
I am so much the fool that were I to stay any longer, it would be my disgrace and your discomfort. I take my leave at once.
Sirrah, your father is dead. And what wilt thou do? How wilt thou live?
As birds do, mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird. Thou never did fear the lime, the pitfall, nor the gin.
Why should I, mother? Poor birds they are not set for. My father is not dead for all you're saying.
Yes, that he is. And how wilt thou do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I could buy 20 at any market.
Then you'll buy them to sell again.
Thy speaks with all thy wit, and yet the faith wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, mother?
Aye, that he was.
And what is a traitor?
Why, one that swears and lies.
And be all traitors that do so?
Every one that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
Must they all be hanged that swear and lie?
Every one.
Well, who must hang them?
Why, the honest man.
Then the liars and swearers are fools, for there are liars and swearers enough to beat the honest men and hang up them.
I know thee, poor monkey, but how wilt thou do for a father?
If he were dead, you'd weep for him. If you would not, it were a good sign. I should quickly have a new father.
Poor prattler, how thou talk'st.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known, though in your state of honor I am perfect. I doubt some danger does approach you nearly. If you will take my homely advice, be gone from this place, hence with your little ones. Oh, to fright you thus, methinks I am too savage. To do worse to you with fell cruelty, which is too nigh your person. I dare abide no longer. Heaven preserve you.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm, but I do remember I am in this earthly world where to do harm is often laudable and to do good sometimes dangerous folly. Or should I put up that womanly defense to say that I have done no harm? Who are these faces?
Where's your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified that thou mayst find him.
He's a traitor.
Thou liest, thou shag-eared villain!
What, you egg? You're right, treachery!
It's all over, but the ground.
Let us seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us hold fast the mortal sword, and, like good men, bestride our downfall at birthdom. With each new morn, new widows howl, new children cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face. And it resounds, as if it were with Scotland, yelled out in syllables of dolor.
What I believe I'll wail, what no believe. And what I shall find the time to, friend, I will regress. What you have said, it may be so perchance. This tyrant whose sole name blisters our tongues was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve of him through me, and wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil an imperious charge. But I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things foul wear the brows of grace, yet grace must look so still.
I have lost all my hopes.
Perchance even there where I did find my doubts. Why in that raw nest left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love without leave-taking. I pray you, let not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safety. You may be rightly just, whatever I shall think.
I am not the villain that thou thinkest, that for all the space within the tyrant's grasp, and the rich east of boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. But for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head or wear it on my sword, yet my poor country will have more vices than before.
more suffer, more sundry ways than ever by him that shall succeed.
What should he be?
That is myself, I mean, in whom I know all the particulars of vice so grafted, that when they shall be opened, black Macbeth will seem as pure as snow, and the poor estate esteem him as a lamb being compared with my confinement arm.
Not in the legions of horrid hell can one find more damned in evils than to top Macbeth.
I grant him bloody, luxurious, avaricious, false, deceitful, smacking of every sin that has a name. But there's no bottom, none in my voluptuousness. Your wives, your daughters, your maids, and your matrons could not fill up the cistern of my lust and my desire. All continent impediments would o'erbear that to oppose my will. Better Macbeth than such a one to reign.
Boundless intemperance in nature is a tyranny. It is in the all of many kings. But fear not. We have willing dames enough. There cannot be that vulture in you to devour so many. As will to greatness dedicate themselves, but finding it so inclined.
With this, there grows in my most ill-composed affection such a staunchless avarice, that were I king, I should cut off the nobles for their lands, desire his jewels and this other's house, and my more having would be as a sauce to make me hunger more, that I should forge unjust quarrels with the good and loyal, destroying them for wealth.
This avarice is sticks deeper, grows more pernicious than root of summer. I mean, seeming lust than the sword of many of our slain kings. But fear not. Scotland hath license enough to fill thy mere own. I mean, all these things are portable with many other graces ways.
But I have none. The king becoming graces, I have no relish of them, but abound in each civil crime, acting in many ways. Nay, had I power, I should pour the sweet milk of conquered unto hell, uproar the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Scotland, Scotland, Scotland.
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. O nation miserable, what a bloody tyrant, untitled, bloody scepter. When wilt thou see thy wholesome days again? When the truest issue of thy throne stands by his own interdiction accursed, and does blaspheme his breed. Thy father was a most sainted king. The queen that bore thee, that oftener on her knees more than on her feet, died every day she lived. Oh, fare thee well. These evils that thou repeatest have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, thy hope ends here.
Macduff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath from my soul wiped the black scruple, reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish Macbeth, by many of these trains, hath sought me into his power. But God above deal between thee and me, for even now I put myself to thy direction. Here unspeak the taints and blames I laid upon myself for strangers to my nature. I am yet unknown to woman. Never was forsworn, scarcely have coveted what was mine own, would not betray the devil to his fellow, and delight no less in truth than life. My first false speaking was this upon myself: what I am truly is thine and my poor country's to command. Whither indeed, before thy hero approached, old Seward, with 10,000 warlike men, was already setting aforth. Now we'll together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things all at once. It's hard to reconcile. Oh, see who comes here.
My countryman, but I know him not.
Oh, most gentlest cousin, welcome hither.
Of course I know. Good God, but times remove the means that makes us strangers.
Sir, amen. Stand Scotland where it did.
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know herself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave. Nothing but who knows nothing is once seen to smile.
Oh, relation too nice, yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
Oh, how does my wife and my children? Surely the tyrant has not battered at their peace.
They were well at peace
when I did leave them. Be it their comfort, we are coming thither. Gracious England has lent us old Seward and 10,000 warlike men, an older and a better soldier, none that Christendom gives out.
Would that I could answer such comfort with the like, but I have words that should be shouted out in the desert air where hearing could not latch them.
What concern they?
The main part pertains to you.
Well, if it be mine, then keep it not from me. Quickly, let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue, which shall possess them of the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner on the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you, merciful heaven.
What, man? Ne'er pull your hat over your brows, give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the o'erfraught heart and bids it break.
And my children?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
Must I be from thence? My wife killed too?
I have said, be comforted. Let's make us medicines of this deadly grief to cure our great revenge.
He has no children! All my pretty ones? Did you say all? Oh God, all! All my pretty little chickens and their mother in one fell swoop!
Dispute it like a man.
I will do so! But first, I must do so as a man. I cannot but remember these things that they were most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not do their part? Oh, sinful Macbeth, they were stricken for thee. I not but for their own demerits, but for mine. Fell slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Bring this fiend of Scotland before my blade's length. And if he escape it, then heaven help him too!
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our lack is nothing but our leave, and Macbeth is ripe for shaking. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds a day.
Here's a spot. Out, damn spot. Out, I say. 1, 2, why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie! A soldier and a feared! What need we fear? Who knows it, when none can call our power to account?
And who would have thought the old man who had so much blood in him? The Thane of Five had a wife! Where is she now?
What? Will these hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that.
there's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Wash your hands! Put on your nightgown, look not so pale! I tell you yet again, Meg was buried, he cannot come out of his grave! Duncan's dead, his silver skin laced with his golden blood! To bed! There's a knocking at the gate. To bed! Come, give me your hand! What's done cannot be undone! To bed! To bed! To bed!
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all. Till Burnham Wood removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. What is the boy Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequences have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man that is born of woman shall ever have power upon thee. Then fly, false thanes, and mingle with the English epicures. The mind I sway by and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear. The devil damn thee black, thy cream-faced loon, where gotst thou that goose look? There is 10,000! Geese, villain! Soldiers, sir! Go prick thy face and overred thy fear, thou lily-livered boy. What soldiers pass? Death of thy soul, those linen cheeks of thine are counselors to fear. What soldiers? Whiteface! The English horse, so please you. Take thy face hence. Satan! I'm sick at heart when I behold. Satan, I say! This push will cheer me ever or disseat me here. I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the sear, the yellow leaf, and all that should accompany old age as honor, love, obedience, troops of friends I cannot look to have, but in their stead, curses, not loud but deep, mouth, honor, breath, that the poor heart must fain deny and dare not. Satan!
What's your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, that which was reported.
I'll fight, till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Get me my armor.
'Tis not needed yet.
I'll put it on. Send out more horses. Skir the country round. Hang those that talk of fear. Give me mine armor.
Cousins, I pray the days are near at hand that chambers will be made safe.
What wood is this before us?
The wood of Burnham. Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make discovery ere in report of us.
It shall be done. We learn no other but the confident tongues of keep still in Dunsinane and will endure our setting down before it.
'Tis his main hope. For where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt, and none stand with him now, but constrained things whose hearts are absent too.
Let our just censures attend the true event, and we put on industrious soldiership.
The time approaches that will with due decision make us know what we shall say we have and what we owe. Thoughts speculative their unsure hopes relate, but certain issue strokes must arbitrate. Towards which, advance the war.
Hang out our banners on the outward wall. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength shall laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie, till famine and the ague you eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
It was the cry of women, my good lord.
I have almost forgotten the taste of fears. The time hath been, my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fellow hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life were in it. I have supped full with horrors. Direness familiar to my slaughterous thoughts cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets its hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story quickly.
Gracious my lord, I should report that which I say I saw, but I know not how to do it.
Then say, sir.
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath, and it be not so! Within this 3 mile may you see it coming. I say, a moving growth.
If thou speakest false, upon the next tree will thou hang, alive till famine cling thee. If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. I pull in resolution, begin to doubt the equivocation of the theme that lies like truth. Fear not, till Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane, and now a wood comes to Dunsinane. Arm, and out. If that which he avouches does appear, there will be no flying hence nor tarrying here. I begin to be aweary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone. Ring the alarm! Blow wind, come rack, at least we'll die with harness on our back. They have tied me to the stake, I cannot fly. But bear-like, I must face the truth. There shall be no flying hence, no tarrying here. What is he that is not born of woman? Such a one am I to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou would be afraid to hear it.
No, but thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name is Macbeth.
Devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor one more fearful.
Liest a horrid tyrant, with my blade I'll prove the lie thou speakest.
Thou wast born of woman. But knives I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn, brandished by a man that's of a woman born. Why should I play the Roman fool and die on mine own sword? Whilst I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my blade. Thou art a bloodier villain than terms can give thee. Out!
Thou losest labor. As easy mayest thou the entrenchant air with thy keen sword impress, as make me bleed. Let thy blade fall on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of woman born.
Then despair of thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell them that Macduff was born of a woman, untimely raped.
Cursed be the tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man. And let these juggling fiends no more believe that palter with us from the double sense, that keep the word and promise to our ear and break it to our hope. I will not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. Oh, we'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted upon a pole, and under it, here lies the tyrant.
I will not yield! To kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse. No. Though Burnham would do come to Dunsinane, and thou oppose being of no woman born, yet I will try the last! Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold, enough!
Hail, King, for so thou art. Here stands the cursed usurper.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with your several loves and make us even with you. My thanes and kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first that ever Scotland named in such an honor. What's more to do as would be newly planted with the time, as calling forth our exiled friends abroad, who fled the snares of watchful tyranny, producing forth the cruel ministers of this dead butcher, and his fiend-like queen, who, as 'tis thought, by self and violent hands took off her life. This, and what needful else by the grace of grace we shall perform in measure, time, and place. So thanks to all, at once, and to each one, whom we now invite to see us crowned at Scone.
When shall we three meet again?
The sound design was magnificent. Oh my God.
They stayed on the whole time except for the GoPro, which I expected. It just never has done well. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched. I got it from multiple angles, so I'm super happy.
You kind of got cool.